Kjøkkenet spanderes av HTH Kjøkkenforum Ålesund, Dypvik med kjærlighet for klippfisk siden 1923. Eurospar Moa, butikken med utvalget og de beste råvarene. Maskinservice Sykkelvenn med kunden i fokus.
I dag så skal vi lage dessert på kjøkkenet. Vi har fått med oss en ekspert på det, en italiensk pastry-chef, Marco. Han skal vise oss hvordan vi lager den tradisjonelle italienske tiramisu. I dag så har jeg fått med meg en kar fra Italia, Marco. Han er pastry-chef, som det heter på italiensk. På norsk er vel det samme som en konditor. Og jobber på en restaurant her i Ålesund som heter Cinque minuti.
Cinque minuti, yes.
Han har bodd i Norge i cirka et år, ikke så veldig stødig i norsk enda, så vi kommer til å ta det mest på engelsk. So, Marco, welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, pleasure. It's a pleasure. Can you tell us a little bit what you're going to show us today? What you're going to do for us?
We are going to make probably the best and the most popular Italian dessert, which is the tiramisu.
Of course.
But today we're going to make two different versions.
Okay.
The classic one and the summery kind of, which is made with strawberries.
Yeah.
And I will show you, like all the ingredients and how to make it the professional way.
Okay.
And I hope you enjoy making it, and then
maybe we'll learn something then.
Yes, of course. I'm here to do some,
some teaching.
Teaching as well. Yes.
And tiramisu. Can you just tell us what is tiramisu? What kind of dessert is this?
Tiramisu is one of the desserts. They call it by the spoon, because it's basically creamy and you don't have to cut it with knife or forks. So it's that category of sweets that it's called by the spoon.
Okay.
So you can eat it on a plate, on a glass, which we are going to make today.
And this is like the national
It is
dessert
the
for Italy,
national
right?
dessert. Like every mom can make it.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have like a proper Sunday lunch without tiramisu as well.
Okay, good.
And you know what? If you Google it, like Italian dessert, tiramisu is on top of the list.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's one of the 5 most researched words in the web.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Wow.
Tiramisu.
I got some high expectations now for you.
Oh wow! Now it's like I have to do right.
Yeah. Okay.
I will.
Let's start then. What do we do first?
We need to cook the sugar.
Yep.
Because the professional way is to pasteurize the eggs. Because basically the tiramisu is made with fresh eggs, mascarpone cheese, and coffee.
Yep.
And then any kind of sponge cakes, which can be savoiardo, which is an Italian biscuit, soft biscuit, very spongy. Or this is like my own sponge cake, which is really soft and moist.
So it looks like what we Norwegians call for sukkerbrød. I mean, the cake,
it should be something like that, yes. But as long as it gets really soaked with coffee, because tiramisu has to give you the coffee taste exploding in your mouth. Okay, good. So we can start doing it.
Yeah, sugar.
If you don't mind to help me.
I will help you. I can do the sugar.
You can put the sugar and the water in the pan until we reach the 121 degrees.
Okay.
And so then we can start making the cream.
So, okay. So this is then going to melt, not like caramel. For caramel,
no,
it's just like a light syrup or something.
It's basically a light syrup.
Yeah.
And it has to reach 121 degrees for a reason. Yeah. Because fresh eggs are fresh, so basically they can contain bacteria. Yeah. So with that temperature, it will pasteurize, because the cold of the eggs and the heat of the sugar will take the temperature down to 82 degrees,
Okay.
which is the perfect temperature to pasteurize the eggs
Okay.
and be safe.
Yeah.
So that it's
Normally you would use like a thermometer here, like just to get the exactly right.
Yes, but you know, my experience is
course.
nice enough.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Yes. So yeah, I'm like prepared.
Okay, so besides the tiramisu, I mean, you come from this new Italian restaurant.
A restaurant, yes, in Ålesund.
You don't only serve cakes and desserts there.
No. We do basically is pizza place and pasticceria. We call it pizzeria and pasticceria, which means pizza place and pastry shop, desserts. So besides sweets, we have like
brought something
like
here,
a chef who makes pizza, and me and my colleagues we make all this kind of. This is just a little part of what we can make.
So just quickly just go through.
These are the best sellers.
Okay.
This is the cannolo siciliano, which is like a traditional Sicilian sweet, and you have this outside, which is it's like a deep fried dough, and then it's filled with ricotta cheese, chocolate chips, just a hint of orange, and then pistachio and a candied orange. Yeah. And it's really nice.
Looks nice.
Then we have this one is the classic lemon meringue pie. This is my favorite actually. It is a white chocolate mousse with the passion fruit gelée in the middle. Yeah. And then we have a meringue, chocolate meringue with raspberry ganache, made with half cream and half raspberries. And this is a chocolate meringue, ganache in the middle, and pistachio on top.
Okay.
So it's very nice.
Så dette her er jo noe av det som dere da kan få kjøpt hos Marco og gjengen på Cinque minuti i Ålesund, som er en italiensk restaurant midt i gågata i Ålesund. So, okay, Marco, this is boiling now. Is it
just give it
boil down a bit?
1 minute more. Yeah, sure.
And then you're preparing the eggs for...
I am preparing the eggs because we basically whip the eggs with this syrup. Yeah. And we become very fluffy. And
so you're going to need a mixer to make this tiramisu, right? You need something to mix it with.
Yes, yes.
You can't do it by hand, can you?
You could, but it takes like lots of effort, and the result it won't be as good as that. Yeah. So then we added the mascarpone in the mix, and then the whipped cream. So it will be like rich and creamy and very tasty. Good. So this one, I think, will be ready in a bit. Yeah. And it's all about magic and chemistry in the pastry shop.
It's chemistry and cooking
is
mixed
measured,
together.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah.
So I think we are almost there.
Yeah.
I think so. So we can start going with this.
Da har vi tilsatt sukker, eller den sirupblandingen som vi varmer opp i stad. Blander med egg og mikser det i 5 minutters tid. And what's next, Marco?
Now we're going to add the mascarpone to the eggs. Okay. So that will be the actual tiramisu cream.
Okay. Yep.
So we just need to lift this up. Okay. All right.
You told me a funny story about tiramisu earlier.
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry, I'm making some. Yes, a funny story.
Is it how about the name
of the tiramisu?
Yes, that's correct.
Because actually tiramisu it's got a meaning.
Okay.
Tiramisu means lift me up and give me energy. And this story it comes from the 18th century in a city called Treviso, which is like northeast of Italy. And there was this house of pleasure, and I don't know if I can say brothel in TV, but I will say anyway. And this mistress, she was very kind to the customers who would spend whatever time with the ladies. And after that, she would offer this rich and creamy and desserts made with eggs and chocolate and coffee and some liquor actually.
There's a lot of fat and there's coffee.
Fat and energetic,
giving
like
us
a
a lot
boost.
of energy. Yeah, giving
And
a
she
boost,
would
yeah.
say, "Vieni qua, te tiro su io." That means, "Come here, I will lift you up." That tiramisu in the centuries became tiramisu. And actually, when you feel down, you eat some tiramisu, and the coffee will like
feel
give
better.
you energy. So you know, everything has got
a meaning. Yeah.
a meaning.
Okay.
So now we're ready to make the tiramisu.
Yeah.
I will switch it on again.
Yeah.
Can I?
Okay.
Okay. Shall we go?
Da har vi fått blanda mascarpone sammen med egg og sukker. And Marco, we're almost halfway through now, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now it's time to take it off and whip the cream.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
let's do it. Okay. I had have you seen Lars,
I think it's
like my spoon?
this
Yeah,
one.
thank you. Okay.
So we're going to need the bowl for the cream, right?
For whipping the cream, yes.
So we're going to change it, move it over to another container.
Yeah. Like in this bowl. Now look how creamy it is. Like the eggs with the mascarpone. Okay.
So this is kind of the right shape of the cream now, yeah?
Yeah, and also the color is beautiful.
But you told me you can also make this like you can make it like a dessert today, but you can also make like a cake. Or
Yes, if you make a cake, you have to make sure to add some gelatin on it.
Yeah, gelatin.
Otherwise, otherwise it will, you know, collapse
Yeah.
and it won't be nice.
No.
So yeah, but if you do it like we do now, or like my mom does,
Yeah.
you don't need it because my mom has got like, you know, the tiramisu bowl,
Yeah.
and that is the tiramisu bowl.
Okay.
Like,
and you're gonna make it in a jar.
in a
for
jar,
us, yeah,
yes.
so-
Like you know these ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's quite popular now making it
Yeah,
in
it
in these jars.
Okay. So let's mix
Let's
the
go
cream.
with the
now.
cream.
Okay. For a few minutes.
Yeah. There you go. No, this way. Okay. Now the cream is ready.
Good.
So we turn it off, and we add it to the tiramisu cream.
Yes.
Then the job is done. Almost.
So you're kind of you're gonna whip it all the way. I mean, it's gonna be like
Yes. It has to be very firm.
yeah. I guess that's important for the consistency.
For the right texture. If it was a mousse, it would be like halfway,
Yeah.
because otherwise you feel like the fatty of the cream in your mouth.
Yeah.
And this is meant to be fat.
Yeah.
So if you feel, the much you feel it, the better it is.
Yep.
So,
It's gonna give you a lot of energy.
oh yeah.
Så Marco har nå da
Ja.
piska krem, han har piska mascarpone og egg, og så blander han alt sammen, alt det sammen til slutt.
Okay.
And you're also gonna add some coffee, isn't that right?
Not
Or
the right
is it-
moment.
Is that in the end?
It's between the layers, because
Okay. Oh,
now
yeah.
we're gonna build it.
I see.
And the cream will be alternate with the sponge cake, and the sponge will be like soaked with coffee.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
And in Italy, I at least, put lots of liquor as well. But
Likör, yeah.
yeah, like brandy, cognac,
Yeah.
coffee liqueur. But then it's not suitable for children or
No.
maybe like, you know, pregnant girls. And,
Yeah.
So I prefer to.
Okay.
You can always add it like by yourself,
Yeah.
you know, like.
But
Okay.
is it allowed to make your tiramisu in your own way, or do you kind of have to follow the recipe? Is it? Can you change some of the ingredients with your own?
I do, because let's say strawberries is already changed,
Yeah.
and then I've done it with oranges.
Yeah.
I've done it with limoncello, of course.
Yeah.
But the basis is always mascarpone cheese and eggs.
Yeah.
And then you can use the white of the eggs. You beat it until
Right.
they get like, you know, soft and
Yeah.
and creamy. But the cream is better.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to remove this? Is it?
Yes, please,
Yeah.
Lars. Very kind.
Yeah.
Now we take our sac à poche.
So how often do you make this?
Oh my God.
Every day?
Okay, at Cinque Minuti, I make it every week.
Okay.
But of course, we make like a large amount.
Yeah.
In Italy, I make it every Sunday because it's like the typical Sunday, you know, dessert.
How has the reception from the people from Ålesund been on the tiramisu? Yeah.
Oh, they love it.
They do love it.
Oh,
Yeah?
they love it.
Yeah?
Because they know tiramisu,
Yeah.
but maybe they haven't tried like a tiramisu made by an Italian, which is like
The real tiramisu.
Yes.
Yes.
it's like you come to Italy and do your typical Norwegian recipe.
Yeah.
I can make it at home, but I'm Italian and I don't know, I don't know how to do it properly. So if you come, you will be like really popular, like I am.
Yeah. And you only moved to Norway like 1 year ago.
Almost 1 year ago.
Yeah.
I moved in last July, so this July will be 1 year.
Yeah.
And
how do you like it in Ålesund?
Oh, so far so good.
So far so good. That's good.
Maybe I needed, while I'm talking, I'm just making like the tiramisu. So we put
That's the
coffee on the sponge cake to start with. To be honest with you, Norway wasn't my, final destination because I was meant to be in Malta for the season.
Okay.
But then the COVID came.
Yeah, so
and
you
all
came here in the
this-
middle of the pandemic.
Yeah, but then a friend, but a friend of, because my dad is a pastry chef as well, and his friend was coming here to help opening this place, Cinque Minuti.
Okay.
And he needed an help.
Okay.
So by chance, I met him in a dinner, and he was like, I have this project, blah blah blah, and so talking about this, I was like, let me think about it.
Good.
And
Now we're
after
standing here.
2 days, I was ready to go.
Yeah. Okay.
So now, you see you have the sponge cake on the bottom.
Yeah.
We put the tiramisu cream on the top. We also make an extra taste, like chopping the chocolate. This is a 64% Vietnamese chocolate, which is kind of mild. It's not very strong because it doesn't have to cover the coffee and the tiramisu.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can add a little bit like that to give a crunch. Then you put another layer.
Coffee again, yeah?
Coffee like no tomorrow.
A lot of coffee. I guess you said it earlier. That it's important that it doesn't kind of dry up, right? Because it needs to be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Doesn't have to. Then another tiramisu. Now we put like some more of this.
Ah, looks nice.
Oh yeah, it is. I promise you. Okay. Now, I supposed to have like a strainer, but I like to do it by hand because I can feel the.
It's easier, right?
Yes, I can feel the material like that.
Wow.
And be generous.
Yeah,
be generous
with
the chocolate, cocoa. Then put some more. Okay.
Cool. Yeah.
And just fantasy to decorate it. Okay. And now the final touch will be, because in my past life, in one of my previous jobs, I was an interior designer.
Oh.
So I love
it with your
I love decoration. I love interiors, and I love everything that turns out to be beautiful to my eyes. So and to customize everything I do. Otherwise, what's the difference between my tiramisu and my mom's tiramisu? It's like mine is beautiful, and there is basic. Thank God she's not here.
So you're extraordinary.
Oh, come on. Okay.
Yes.
All right, and this is our.
That's the first one.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Yeah.
Like the classic one.
The classic
like
tiramisu.
Coffee and.
And you're going to show us another one as well.
Yes. Now we're gonna make the strawberry ones. And you know what? I wasn't really. I never liked it until I tasted it.
Okay.
Yeah, because I thought it was to me a traditional recipe. Especially I'm Italian, I'm proud, and I'm a pastry chef. Like you can't change the tradition. But then I tasted it and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I love it. Basically, it's the same cream, but instead of soaking the sponge cake with coffee, you use the strawberries.
Okay.
Like this. And you can make in different ways.
Okay. Yeah.
Like a coulis.
Like a strawberry sauce?
Yeah, like a strawberry sauce. Or in this case, we do like, because this is kind of summery dessert, so it's going to be cold strawberry sauce.
Okay.
So we take our blender, lemon.
It's kind of more fresh taste than this.
Fresh taste,
one,
yes.
Yeah.
It's like, has to be sweet but citrusy and refreshing. So it's nice for, it's nice for, let's say, like a summer dinner with friends or, like whenever you feel like not feeling like coffee or something
lighter.
heavier, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna make some noise now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need a spoon or something?
Yep. No sugar.
Okay.
Because we got plenty of sugar in the tiramisu sauce.
Yep.
So, because the perfect modern dessert has to be spongy, creamy, crunchy, sweet and acid.
Yes.
So we have few things here.
Yeah.
So I'd like to add some white chocolate too, because this is not sweet, and you can compensate the sweetness with the white chocolate.
Okay.
So we start again. Can I have Lars a spoon, if you don't mind?
Sure.
Oh yes, I see here. Sorry.
I'm way ahead of you. So you soak it with the strawberry first, and then you add the cream.
Yeah. Okay. Make sure that the strawberries are all the way through the sponge cake. Then you take your tiramisu cream, then white chocolate. I love chopping it.
Oh, yeah. Is this chocolate from? Is it kind of the same? From the same?
Yeah, it's a Belgian chocolate.
Producer? Okay.
It's high quality.
Yeah.
To me, and it's very good for also for to temper.
Yeah.
And to melt and and to shall we make some chocolate one?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
We are creative anyway.
Oh yes, very much.
Yeah, I love this job because you can always change your mind in the way you're working. Let's say you have something in your mind, and then
you have to be. You get to be creative.
Yes, you have to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Now some chocolate chips. Okay. This is a dry orange.
Okay. Yeah.
And of course,
strawberries.
Yeah.
Strawberry on the cake. Isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So while you're finishing up, Marco, I'm just gonna explain shortly what you did now.
Yes, of
Norwegian.
course.
Har også brukt altså den kalt for sponge, altså kakebunner, som man har lagt lagvis med mascarpone-krem. Og så har han lagt 2 varianter her, som vi så, både med sjokolade og med jordbær og litt syre. Så vi får to ulike varianter med samme basen av mascarpone-krem og kakebunn. Så da, good. I'm just gonna, I'll try not to ruin them for you.
Ah, don't worry.
Okay. Da har Marco vist oss hva han gjør på Cinque minuti i Ålesund. Dette noe av det som du kan få kjøpt der ute. Håper at dere der hjemme har lært noe. Jeg har I hvert fall lært masse. Og så at det smaker godt. Veldig godt.